Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi everyone, welcome back to the another video. Today in this video we are going to discuss the revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities at the time of retirement of a partner. This topic is not new. We have already discussed this topic at the time of a change in profit sharing ratio chapter and admission of a new partner chapter. Now we are just going to recap this topic for this chapter also. Okay, see here, first of all we will see the general part, then after we will do the leisure part. For increase in asset, if your asset value will be increased at the time of retirement of any partner, what entry you will pass here? Asset account debit to revaluation account. For decrease in the value of asset, just opposite entry we will pass here, revaluation account debit to asset account. For increase in the amount of liability, if your liability will increase, then liability account will be credit, revaluation account debit to liability account. For decrease in the amount of liability, the entry will be here, liability account debit to revaluation account. If there will be any unrecorded asset, then we will record this one also, unrecorded asset account debit to revaluation account. If there is any unrecorded liability would be mentioned in the question, then we will record this one also and make a general entry, revaluation account debit to unrecorded liability account. After that we have to balance this one. We have to go through that which revaluation account balance is more, debit balance or credit balance. If revaluation account of credit balance is more, it means there is a profit. We have to distribute this one among the old partners in old profit sharing ratio, revaluation account debit to partners capital account. And if the debit balance is more, it means there is a loss and we have to make an entry for this one, partners capital account debit to a revaluation account in old profit sharing ratio. All the revaluation account related works will be in old profit sharing ratio. These are the general parts of revaluation account, and in leisure portion we have to do as it is. After doing the general, what we have to do for the leisure part, we already know about this. We have to transfer the asset part by asset account, if increase in asset credit side, and if decrease in asset to asset account, if decrease in liability by liability account credit side, because a revaluation account is just like a nominal account. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So here expense and losses will be shown in the debit side and incomes and gains will be shown in the credit side. That's it. And later on we have to balance this one. We have to make a balancing figure. If credit balance is more, then the debit side will be the balancing figure and this amount will be credited to the partner's capital account. If debit side is more, then in credit side we will make the balancing figure and this amount will be debited to the partner's capital account. This is all about the revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities.